What's up, guys? It's your boy Joey. Tell it how it is, Muno, aka UFCszRealestCritic. I've been wanting to come on here and do a video like this for quite a while, but just really haven't had the time. But since what's been going on these past few days and what's been going on with Nate Diaz, I had to come on and make a video, tell you guys a little bit about how I feel, my opinions, and my predictions for this card. First off, I want to just talk about what a shit show this whole card was. I don't know what happened. Fucking, you got Dana White over there playing musical chairs with professional fighters, which I don't know what's going on. But bottom line is, you had Nate Diaz, who was supposed to fight Chimaev. You had Tony Ferguson, who was supposed to fight Li Jingliang. You had Kevin Holland, who was supposed to fight Daniel Rodriguez. And now, as you can see, you have Chimaev fighting Holland. You have Li Jingliang fighting Rodriguez. And you have Nate Diaz fighting Tony Ferguson, which I think this is going to be, a much better and entertaining fight between Nate and Ferguson. Because to be completely honest with you, I feel like Diaz versus Chimaev was Dana White's personal attempt to put out an assassination attempt on Nate Diaz to make him look like a fucking fool before he leaves the UFC, and now it backfired on his ass. Or at least I hope it did. But what I don't understand is how you have this guy Chimaev, the biggest prospect coming up in the welterweight division, and he misses weight. Like, what's going on here? Jesus, 7.5 pounds. Like, are you kidding me? Shit kind of makes me feel like it's premeditated, but I ain't even gonna get into that. All right, I mean, that it just makes no sense whatsoever. But I do like the fact that Chimaev and Holland are fighting, considering that all that supposed beef that happened, yesterday and today, which might have been the reason that this, whole musical chairs card, happened. But hopefully it is real beef and you see these guys go out and try to really kill each other. And, to be honest with you, I hope Kevin Holland smashes this guy and, shows the world that he ain't what everyone thinks he was. And it would have been great if Nate could have did that. It would have been great if Nate could have choked him out at the end and did another Connor. I'm not surprised, motherfuckers, and really took a shit on Dana White. That would have been great for me, considering Dana's been holding Nate hostage for how long, because he doesn't want him to, go make more money, and do big things like fight Jake Paul and make 30 million. But it's okay for Conor McGregor to go fight Jake Paul while he's in the contract with the UFC and Dana White. That right there, shows how there's a lot of favoritism, or should I say Danatism, in the UFC, and how certain fighters get away with certain things and certain fighters, don't get shots. And, it's just how it is. It's how the world is. And, if you're the very best, then you will get up there, because if there's nobody to beat you and you keep beating everybody, then bottom line, you got to get that shot eventually. But I have to say, I do like the way everything panned out. I like that, you got Diaz versus Ferguson. You got two fucking OGs, two GOATs. You can tell at the weigh-ins that both these guys have a lot of respect for each other. And, why wouldn't they? They're two brawlers, two bangers, and I really feel like it's going to be a great fight. And I really, I don't know who's going to win that one. If I had to give it, I have to give it to Tony, just because I feel like, he's been more active. But at the same time, I know Nate came into this fight ready to kill, because he wanted to do everything and anything he could to beat Chimaev, just so he can say, fuck you to the UFC and Dana White. So, you might see a different Nate Diaz coming out. He's ready to kill. And, Tony is too. So, I definitely think it'll be a great fight and a great slugfest. And I don't think we'll be disappointed with that main fight. As for the Chimaev Kevin Holland fight, I think that'll be a good fight as well because, considering the beef that went on, I really hope that beef was real. I hope that beef was really real and these guys come out and try to kill each other. And I hope that Kevin Holland smashes on Chimaev. And if not, this right here will show if Chimaev truly is the real deal, because if that beef was real, then Chimaev better get his ass out there and make a point and show the world he is what everyone is saying he is. But going back to the main fight, I really hope that Diaz can take the W just so he can give the middle finger to the UFC and Dana White, especially considering the way Dana White pays his fighters like shit but gives the Nelk boys $100,000 for their birthday. But, Ferguson will only get $15K for tomorrow's fight. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. I'll definitely be coming out with more content. Enjoy the fights tomorrow. And again, this is your boy, UFC's Realest Critic.